I think we're live. Welcome to Free Leads Friday. Welcome to Free Leads Friday. This is Josh Shanley. Let me just let me know in the comments. And we're going to, this is Free Leads Friday. And we are going to dig into something that I like to call organic onslaught. Organic onslaught. How you can generate free leads organically for free. Um, I don't know why I said free again. You probably get the point. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the basic overview, show you some examples, and then I've got a document that I'll share in the. It'll probably have to be in the comments because when we stream this way, for whatever reason, I can't seem to edit the description to add that in. So you'll have to find the doc, and I'm going to give you two resources. One is something that I had created a while back. Well, not a while back, a couple months ago. Well, I guess it's longer than I realized at this point. Maybe in the fall. And then another is a free course from Inside Real Estate, from a good longtime friend of mine, Ryan Hartman. And hello, test. All right. It seems like it's working, just might be lagging a little bit. So hopefully I'm going to press on. Hopefully maybe it's just intermittent connection issues. It's crazy windy here. I don't know if that's affecting things. But nevertheless, oh, okay. So I've got those two resources and you can dig deeper on this stuff. So in order to execute this strategy, you're going to need some kind of IDX website solution. And you've probably heard me talk numerous times on these, that what I'm using is a platform called KV Core. And KV Core is one of the many incredible benefits that agents get with eXp Realty. It's one of the number of reasons why, when I reactivated, I chose to work with eXp as my brokerage. If you try to go out and purchase KV Core standalone, I think it's something like $1,500 setup fee and $500 per month. We get it as part of our $50 per month technology fee, along with a number of other things. But there are other solutions you can use that can accomplish what I'm going to show you, some of the examples. Just know that in the document that I'm going to share with you, the examples are being shown with KV Core. Principles work the same, but the examples are with KV Core. So I'm going to switch to sharing here the screen, and let's get rid of this and this, and let's go over here. So here's the document that I'll share, and as I said, there's two different examples here, or there's two different resources in that document. The first one is another Google Doc, but just so I could get them both in one place. And there are these video walkthroughs here that show you the steps in detail, and then show you examples of the kind of posts that have been most effective for this this strategy in my experience. Okay, so these are simply posts that in this case I've made on a Facebook business page and done some additional things to get organic traffic, to get free leads. Okay, so these are just examples here. And again, we're not going to go too long here. I'm just going to walk you through what this looks like a little bit, but then you can dig into this. Now, you can do this organic onslaught type of strategy on your Facebook page. You can also do it on your personal profile. I would not recommend doing it too frequently on your personal profile. Now, in this course here, you'll hear Ryan saying, or maybe even recommending you to do it on a daily basis on your personal profile. That's really up to you and what you're comfortable with. Yeah, it seems like it's breaking up. I don't know what else to do other than to let you know that these resources will help you. So if this doesn't end up being, easy to digest, these associated docs, these associated resources. One of my Facebook pages, and I'm going to bring up an unbranded page because I literally just did this process with a new listing that I just put on the market this morning from my Josh Shanley EXP page, which, by the way, for some encouragement and maybe to brag a little bit anyway, I listed a property this morning. I'll be listing another one either tomorrow morning or Monday. I just literally, I was going to go live here at noon. And the reason I was 5 minutes late is because I got a call on that property that I listed this morning from another agent who has a client who wants to do a virtual showing on the property. And we're going to use Zoom to do that tomorrow morning. I also have clients, buyer clients that are out that we're looking at properties virtually. So business is still happening, even in Pennsylvania, where we've been deemed non-essential, not allowed to have physical interaction with anyone, basically. So things are still happening if you get creative and you embrace virtual technology and so forth. Okay, so here's the page we're going to post to. I'm going to bring up KV Core, and I'm going to show you how in KV Core that you would build this an example of this right here. Okay, an example of these kind of posts. So I'm going to use the lead engine in KV Core. And I'm going to choose IDX squeeze page. I'm going to choose my domain and start building. Pop up. I'm going to choose the entire county because this is a rural county and there's not many listings. I'm not going to choose anything here. I'm going to choose options reduced, which means they've had a recent price reduction. Recent price reduction. For source, I'm going to say Perry County, and I'm going to say Perry County for the hashtag as well. And I'm going to allow people to look at 3 properties before asking them to register. So they can poke around a little bit, and then the system's going to ask them to register. I'm going to click Generate Link, and I'm going to copy this link. to the clipboard. I'm going to go back over here. And actually, first I'm going to look at it to see what the results are. And again, if you have some kind of IDX solution, okay, so from 30,000 to 575. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Check out all the recently price reduced properties available right now in Perry County. From 30K to 575K. I'm going to paste the link in. Why is it doing that? That's not normal. Oh no. We might have to do it again. Let's see here. I don't know that this is going to help, but I have a new computer coming on Sunday, so I'm hoping that that helps some of the live streaming that we've been doing here. I don't know if it's going to pull the preview or not. Nope, we lost it. All right, I'm going to paste the URL in first. It's not normally what it does. Well, we'll have to improvise. So I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to say check out all the recently price reduced properties available right now in Perry County. From 30. Pull in a preview and actually link. But I'm just going to take a snapshot of this grid. Oh, internet connection is unstable again. Golly. I'm going to add this as a photo. We'll add that. But I'm not going to rely on that. And you may have a page that doesn't have any. Oh, where'd it go? So the onslaught part of this, where we are, driving people to it, is then strategically sharing it into Facebook groups or to your personal profile or to other related pages, et cetera, et cetera. So I'll just show you real quick, sharing it into some different groups. And by the way, Dave Merica, this is a great point for KV Core users. He says he keeps a folder in my bookmarks tab for landing pages and squeeze pages. So when you make pages like that, that way you have easy reference to them. I actually I have a Google Doc with all of those as well. Like, you know, price reduced in Cumberland County, pool homes in Cumberland County, homes with land in Cumberland County, or Perry County. And so having them, so once you do this, you can get a little rhythm to it, and you can create some shortcuts for yourself implementing this. So now I'm going to go ahead and share. You could certainly boost it as well, but this is Free Leads Friday, right? We're talking about what can we do for free. So I'm going to share into some groups. Now, I never know, you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to copy this so that it shows up in the top part of it. So we're just sharing into a group. We're posting that in. And I typically, when doing this, will only share to 3 to 5 at a time, like 3 to 5 per day, really. Now, full transparency, this is not something I've been doing much lately because I've been so busy that I've been putting my, I've been investing more money into things like what we covered yesterday in the group here, the selective sequencing system, so that I have time to put towards higher dollar activities, right? Because when we're talking about free leads or lead generation or client acquisition, it's either going to cost you time or money. And so we're dedicating Fridays to, to free lead generation stuff. But understand that, there comes a time where you're either going to want to outsource some of the free stuff, or you're going to want to just transition into investing money instead of the time. So you have, so you can basically get more time to put onto higher dollar producing activities. So we'll share to one more group here. And who knows, we might even get a lead while we're doing this. I think I forgot to paste this in for that last one, but yes, well. So I don't know that the stream has been, the live here has been super high quality and cutting in and out. So I'm just going to go back here, talk about a few things, and then let everybody get back to their Fridays. We'll include the document here for those of you who want to add this into your daily activity plan to make it a habit. I've generated anywhere from, I think the most I've ever generated from a single organic Onslaught post was somewhere between 35 and 40 leads. You can pretty consistently generate 5, 10, 15 leads. One of the best posts are posts like this when you feature one property. I think I had another one in here. Yeah, the most expensive. Here's the most expensive home available right now in Perry County. Now, I've had people ask me, do you ask for permission? And certainly you can, and maybe that's best practice. But this is on my IDX website. And if they click on it, it has the listing broker's information. So as far as I'm concerned, it's fair game. I may be right, I may be wrong. I don't know. Certainly, when you're publishing and posting like I just did here, which is a compiled information, again, that's a search function on my IDX website. So, and now we seem to have lost it altogether. Great. Huh. Is it gone? Yep.